I got feedback from Brita who said, you guys should just do the techniques at the beginning, show them. Same thing. Last one. Okay, one more. Cool. All right, guys. So this week we're going to be talking about knee cutting, the knee shield, counters or whatever, and then the finer points on passing. Okay, so if you made it this far, awesome. Okay, so first things first is gonna be our quick little entry here. Well, we can work off of the lever here, right? You can hold on to the pants, this one or down here. It's your choice, you know. I personally like to grab low just because I really like to just kind of step back, step around, boom, over, etc., etc. Okay, from right here, elbow to knee, here. Okay, when you're starting to step back, take a nice little back step here, lift them up, drop them. Okay, here. My elbow here is going to drop towards the hip here. When I'm actually passing here, my hand changes from the pant leg, okay, to the sleeve here. My elbow drops, hip to hip, and get the finish. Okay. Even though it's called knee cutting, you don't necessarily want the same thing that Peter said last week. You don't want to go super high with your knee. The focus is going to be your hip against his hip. Okay, that's going to be the bigger issue. Okay, so here, same exact thing. Boom. Okay, take a back step. One more time here, take a back step. Boom. Lift up, drop. Okay, from right here, let's rotate real quick. Okay, drop. You're going to switch here. Okay, hip to hip. My elbow opens up. Okay, boom. Lift up and establish. Okay, so that's going to be our basic one. If they, let me just fix my stuff. Let's do that one more time and then just push up off against me. Okay, same exact thing. Just start off over here. Okay, same exact thing here, here, boom, boom. He's pushing up against me here. I really focus on lifting up, elongating my hips. Lift up. Okay. All right. The next one is going to be off of the. Let's go straight for the jumping one. Okay. So same exact position here. This time, instead of grabbing the pant legs here, right, you're going to grab the sleeve. So he's going to start off here. Okay. Grab the sleeve here. Stay tight to my partner. As soon as you see his leg move to the back of the leg, happens all the time. Okay. Here. Okay. As soon as you see that, immediately your knee goes across here. Okay. Right here. Boom. Okay. So when you do this, really focus on trying to get your knee to hit his thigh. Okay. Depending on how active or loose his thigh is, you want to hit his thigh with your shin. here. That way it forces it down and your hips can go to his hips, okay? So here, boom, here, okay, immediately. And see how I always like pull this up a little bit too? That kind of helps me get him in the right position. It's more active too. Here, boom, scissor here, boom. Okay. And then always focus on the hips too. Whenever you're doing these, make sure you focus on the hips to establish the pass, okay? You don't want to just go to north-south immediately all the time, okay? If there's a lot of space, sure, go to north-south because he has a lot of opportunities for his legs to come through. But if not, focus on the hips, establish, get your points, and then move on, okay? All right, so knee shield. So you're here, knee shield, here, okay? My grips that I'm gonna grab, preferable grips, is gonna be sleeve, collar, okay? From right here. The first one is gonna be dropping your elbow into this pocket here, okay? So here I'm gonna pull in, drop, my knee comes out, rotates up, and then I replace here, and then immediately knee on belly, okay? Should have done this after training, huh? I'm like sweating too. Okay, here, same exact thing. Drop down, out, replace, pull in, knee on belly, okay? And the next one was our tripod. I think it's the last one actually. Okay, here. Okay, same exact position here, but this time you let go. Okay, you swim, you grab the pants here, okay, and then you're gonna slide your leg out, keep that pressure in, turn into him here, get your elbow. You see, this is the part, so once you bring your knee to the mat here, it doesn't really matter what happens here, okay? If his legs come up, it's not a problem. If his legs don't come up, also not a problem. This is the bottom leg, that's the more important one, okay? So he brings his leg up or whatever, that's fine. Here, drop, circle, control, okay? If his leg does not come up as much, okay, same thing. Here, drop your weight, go here. I can always bring my knee into this pocket. Okay, so I bring the knee into this pocket here and replace. Then I switch my grip to his lower pant leg here, and this, my foot behind his foot, okay? So I'm here, trap, okay? And the tripod part, right? My head goes to the mat here, okay? My knee goes up and over here, okay? So my head goes to the mat, my knee goes up and over, and then I finish. Okay, one more time. Here, boom, control, slide out, here, up, over, trap, control, okay, my foot opens up, tripod, knee cut, okay, you could even, okay, ooh, so actually let's have Peter show some too.
Alright, so continue on knee slice series, knee cuts. Sometimes your opponent have a reverse de la hiva hook on the bottom as you're going to injury. We're going to go take a look at how to deal with that, right? So I have press Julio on bottom, okay? Show me face this way here, okay? And oftentimes when I get to this knee slice position, right? So notice how he has this reverse de la hiva hook, okay? So you cannot continue knee slice through. It's going to end disastrously, okay? So in this position, oftentimes people is going to have a grip on your foot. That's totally fine. I want to have a grip on his foot, right? So right here, I'm controlling his leg, so he doesn't have any additional frames. I take my other hand, I'm just gonna control the collar, near side collar, okay? Take a look, I turn the leg that's entangled, I turn it toward the ceiling, okay? And I take my other foot, just smash it down, and we're going back to our kind of like knee cut series, okay? Notice how this kills his grip, okay? Once again, right, to get rid of this reverse de la hiva hook, I wanna make sure my hand's controlling his leg, other hand on near side collar. This near side collar's got to be by the collarbone, not down, okay? Right by the collarbone, so I can still, if we're moving around, I'm still controlling him here, okay? My leg that's entangled, I point my knee toward the ceiling, my other foot comes in, cut it down, and back to my knee cut position, okay? So one of the things I like to do, I take my hand, go over top, okay? And I control his grip. Oftentimes he's going to be like framing against me, right? So now he have a knee shield in, okay? One of the things that is a pretty quick pass, I just sprawl into it, very similar to kind of that jumping knee slice. Okay, so I bring my hips down, so I go down and I pull up, connect knee to hip to hip. Okay, once again, if I start with my opponent with the reverse de la Riva, right here, right, he's grabbing my leg. Okay, right off the bat, I control his foot and then control the collar. I pummel the leg through, and now oftentimes he's gonna start. He loses position, so he's gonna be framing against me. Now I get collar grip, he's gonna get knee shield. I pull the arm and I sprawl back and then drive it back in. Okay, notice I'm still controlling everything tight, hip against hip. Okay.
Who's that?